So
gosh.
you got to walk me through because, it's been a little bit of time for me. So after we go through, we kind of see that, he gets stuck in the room, he gets got
Hmm.
by the monster. Where are we next? Are we with Clark in the furniture store?
By the way, in that first sequence, when that researcher is walking through, you see how do you call when the things that rule it, the ship wheel, the steering wheel of the ship? You see it in the walls. So
Hmm.
he's in the area close to what is that,
So he's by Captain Clark's
Captain Clark, or is it Captain
Wonder
Jack?
Import. Isn't it Clark?
I forget. I don't know what it is. What's the store name? Do you
Pretty
know?
sure it's Clark. I don't know what his exact store name is.
Let me see. Store in Backrooms.
Google to the rescue.
Yeah, that way, because we need to refer to it sometimes. Clark, but Captain Clark's Ottoman Empire. Captain Clark, Ottoman Empire.
Ottoman Empire. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that researcher is near the Captain Clark's Ottoman Empire furniture
Yeah.
store because you see those ship wheels. I don't know the English word for it, but yeah. I think where do we move after that? I don't remember exactly.
I forgot about the ship wheel too, and that kind of changes my thought on some of the theories I have, or at
Mm-hmm.
least, I guess, furniture wise, because at this time we're to assume, well, actually, are we going back in time to get to Clark, or are we present time after
So
the
they
monster?
show. I looked like in the beginning of the just first frame that we see when
Hmm.
in the movie, they show the footage timestamp, and it says 19th June 1990. And then when what's the main character's name? Clark.
Clark.
So when Clark is exploring backrooms, he's being watched, and the timestamp there is later. So it's in sequence.
Okay, so we're starting and then moving to the future. We're not going
We're
back in
moving
time to
future.
get to
I
Clark.
think we're moving by like 10 days. Because when I see him being watched by Matt, oh no, by Phil. When I see him being watched by Phil walking into the room with a camera, it says June 29th, 1990. So it's literally
Hmm.
10 days after.
I guess that makes sense too, because I forgot the bird. He finds the dead bird that we see alive, like flying through. You remember the pigeon that
Mm,
comes through? And then
yeah,
Clark
yeah.
sees it like smashed against a wall somewhere,
It's
hinting
died
same
over 10
pigeon, same
days.
location.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we get introduced to Clark at some point, which he's, a little unhinged. I think we can tell, especially from his first therapy session. They kind of go through their little monologue of, okay, well, you pretend I'm your wife. You walk me through this moment. And he just goes so unhinged so quickly. Like it's not even,
That is a great role play. That is so good. He's a great actor. I love him.
oh, he's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. He just like, you can feel that character so much too. Like there's just been so much anger and resentment built up. And he just doesn't know how to control it. Like it's just like that's what's really brewing inside of him. And then there's what he's trying to portray to the rest of the world. But like he's really, I mean, seems like a pretty bad guy.
Gave me the echoes of Seinfeld, where he wants to be an architect. He always
Uh-huh.
pretends to be an architect, George Costanza, and then he also wanted to be an architect, right? But in real life, he's like a owner of a very bad furniture store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did this so he could support his wife. And then
Whew.
that doesn't turn out for the best. So, he feels like he's given up his career and now he's living in this hellhole of
And
selling
this is my
90s
house that
furniture.
I'm paying for. That was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I'm the therapist too, I'm scared of this guy because he went from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds.
Okay, so the thing that always stands out to me about the therapist is like she keeps carrying that handprint from the concrete and like everywhere. It's like when she's having a dinner at her house, watching TV, right?
Yeah, let's
Or
talk about it.
when, yeah, so I was like, why is it everywhere? She carries it everywhere. Even when she's having a dinner, it's not just far away, it's right on the food tray in front of the
Yeah.
TV.
Well,
What's up
okay,
with
so
that?
we go into the future. We go into the past technically, and we see the life that she had with her mother, where her mother was a closed, shut in, had newspapers and all that all over the windows, wouldn't let her look outside, wouldn't let her go outside. So she is traumatized because her mom is, paranoid schizophrenic, which I think a lot of people thought, oh, she's clearly been to the back rooms before, and that's why she's
Mhm.
crazy. And I don't think that's the case. And I think if it was the case, there would have been more dialogue about her mother going to the back
I never
rooms
thought
and
about
talking
that.
to
I
her
never
about
thought
it.
that. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of speculation that she's been there before and that's what messed her up in the head. But really, I think this is just showing us how she became so ingrained in like trying to be a psychologist or psychiatrist and how she got into this field and what's driving her. But this handprint is showing that she's never really recovered from her trauma. She takes that happy childhood memory and uses it to forget about all of the horrible things. So, she's constantly trying to not think about, okay, my mom trapped me here and I felt, closed in and I felt like I had no power. So she thinks back to this memory of when things were good, but it's a crutch. I mean, she's not really recovering from her trauma. She's just hiding from it, which
And I
is why
guess it
she
is. Mhm.
can't really fix Clark. I mean, that's ultimately in the movie when it comes down to a conversation they have later, she says, I can't help you. Like, and she's saying, I can't help you because she's realizing that she can't even help herself. She got into this whole profession with no idea that she couldn't even solve her own trauma.